Hello, Iman. How are you? Oh, thank you. Missed you too. Hello, Reshma. How are you? Right. We are good to go. Oh, my little kittens who have missed me. I have just released a June 2023 reading. So obviously you can get your own personal one, but if you wanted to see what that says as well. Hot, hot, hot. It's not specifically looking at studying, but it is sort of, if that is your work, sort of thing. I don't specifically say about studying or going into that. So hello, Neela. How are you? Oh, lots of people missed me. Missed you all too. Just been very, very busy. Good, good, good. Okay, Rashma, are you back? Okie doke. I do just want to say before I do it, hang on a minute, let me just post this in. Put it here a minute. A moment. Uno momento. Oh, poo. Excuse me. Get in there. Right. Sorry, I am just faffing here. Hang on a moment. Then I can give you my full attention. Paste in there. Oh, you beast. When you want to do something quickly, it always takes bloody ages. Right. When I had this with a client the other day, Antonio, which was his birthday, asked me to wish him, and it threw me off kilter again. When you're any of you that are following me on the channel for getting somebody back, and you are using the law of assumption, okay, and not just depending on a tarot reading. When you're getting a tarot reading, you're basically wanting you're putting it out there. You're relying on something out there instead of staying within, because everything starts from within. There is nothing out there. The out there doesn't create without you creating it first within. It's just the effect of what you are causing within you. When you're asking for an energy on them, on your specific person, you're in a sense saying, what's their energy? Are they coming forward? Okay, so you're still going outside of yourself. You're still seeing it as separation. Don't think of it like that. You're looking at the energy overall in the connection, not just what's their energy, i.e., are we there yet? So you're going to cause more waiting, if you like. I just want you to take that on board for some of you as well. Okay, look at why you're asking about not just the energy of the connection, but specifically what's their energy. Are they coming forward yet? Are we there yet? You're seeing it as still separation. There is no time, there is no separation, there is no distance. Okay. And again, because you knew he would message you, so give him an Oscar. He played his part perfectly. Okay, remember what you know, your knowing and conviction is what will bring you the results. Okay, so for him, which cards do you want for him, my lovely? Or on the connection? Okay. Let's come to these ones. Did you reply to him? Did you wish him happy birthday? I think I would have put something in the 3D. I would have probably put something like cheeky fucker. Why are you going to wish me happy birthday on mine or something? But within, I would have been like, that's not my version yet. Okay, so keep going. Remember, they do not control you, you control them. Right, so I mean, it's yours anyway, so remember, you're not, just stay in that knowing and conviction. It is already done. You're not creating anything. You're not really manifesting anything. You're choosing. We always start at the end. Go to the end, which is the two of you living together. That is the end. Okay, when you're faffing with the middle and trying to do the how, okay, when, it's already done. You're just not seeing it yet because of staying in the conviction and the knowing that it's a done deal. Okay, but with the how, a lot of people are still trying to mess with the how. Well, how is it going to happen? Okay, and still looking at timing, seeing it as separate, seeing it as, you know, are we there yet? What are they thinking and feeling? Again, what do you want them to think and feel? You knew he was going to text you for you know, regarding his birthday, so it had to happen. That was your knowing. I lost track then because I saw Addison. Hello, Addison, my lovely. Again, it is, everything is within. There is nothing out there. Okay, you're doing the out there that is reflected back. The mirror is only reverberant of you. So with him feeling disappointed, let down, you know, just feeling meh, basically, is what Spirit is overall saying. Just feeling that exasperated, I heard then. Oh, that's not a word I use. Thank you, Spirit. Exasperated. What does that mean? Feeling flat, feeling overwhelmed. I don't know. It's not a word I use, so. We got an intellectual spirit guiding with us tonight. Being more intellectual than me. Right, okay. Yes, definitely emotionally and even financially. Okay, so feeling just neglected. I want to look up the word exasperated now. I'm going to look it up. Exasperated. Intensely irritated and frustrated. Oh, right. Okay, not what I was saying at all. There you go. Irritated, frustrated. Throwing himself on the floor like a toddler does when they're having a tantrum. When they're frustrated, they can't have a sweetie. Right, okay. Just feeling meh. Okay, let's carry on. Yes, just wanting to feel happy, but just he's not in where he is. Okay, it's just very gloomy. And he's trying to be strong, but he just feels that something is missing. Someone is missing. Okay, so he's trying to be strong. He's trying to put on a brave face in front of family and that, but inside, exasperated, darling. Especially with the third party, it's just like she is very demanding in, I want this, do that, maybe a bit naggy. But overall, let's just bring on something here. Okay, they're showing me that. Yeah, here, you know, wanting something different, desiring something different, while in the back is like claws in your back, someone on your back all the time here, which is her. Okay, which is making him do a lot of thinking. Okay, hence the communication as well. Okay, but thinking about being happy as well. They wanted me to keep those out. Right, okay. So keep sending out that heart chakra energy to him energetically. Okay, love, loving energy. Remember, you're not changing the 3D version. You're selecting the new version, your perfect version. So you're going within. Remember, your relationship is not out there. It is within you. Okay, he has been with you this whole time. So cultivate the relationship within you, because you get it, you give it to yourself first before you see it reflected back in the 3D. I've had something else that I've been manifesting, just writing it generally, haven't even been affirming for it or anything, just wrote it generally and it's on my list, and something came in today. So unexpected. So again, everything is done within. There is nothing out there. The door to romance is open. You're the only one with the key to his heart. And look at that, man holding heart. Okay, him wanting to give you that love as well. You're the one with the key to my heart here. And victory. Okay, victory and success here. Let's carry on with these. Again, it is that knowing and the conviction. Okay, you're standing in that knowing and conviction that it's already done the minute you decided it. It's cultivated within you. Okay, as to what you see back, and also you know, just going through your day following your happiness. If you know, yesterday I was going to come on live and I got upstairs and I watched a YouTube video while I was sort of prepping things, and I just carried on watching YouTube videos. Sorry everybody, but you know, that was following my happiness, because it felt wrong to actually do a live at that time, because my energy wasn't really my mind wasn't really on doing readings. It was more in a wanting to just make me feel good, if you get what I mean. I'm not saying that the readings don't, but it was following my happiness. I will do that now. Okay, I'm not waiting for anything. Before, I was always waiting. Well, I've been good, so where is it? Seeing it as separate from me, and that was the biggest delay. Okay, because this year, actually doing it right, okay, has brought me loads of things in that I've been wanting for a long time. Okay, so bear that in mind as well. I don't know how you still feel about me, but in my heart I know we belong together, which he does, which is clarifying those two cards there. I feel you with me when I close my eyes. You're all I think about. Okay. Let me just put that there. Right. Let's have some of these. You can, obviously you're going to miss him, but just remind yourself, I remembered it wrong. He's already here. It's already done. You know, we are okay energetically, we're together, so it will show up in the 3D. You know, you could even say, look, you know, I say, look, it doesn't matter what I'm feeling, thinking or believing, because what I want is already done. I can feel like poo all day. Okay, but even if I feel like poo all day, I'm not reiterating an unwanted story. I'm just going about my day. Okay, I'm still watching my thoughts, but I can still feel shit. Okay. And, you know, even on days where I'm feeling shit, like today, I wasn't really full of that much energy. And I've had two things come in today. Okay. Because it didn't stop me. I didn't dwell on not having it or where is it and seeing it as separate from me. I was, you know, the last couple of days where I felt low in energy, I've just been like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. You know, I can sit here crying all fucking day. I'm still, it's already done. Nothing's going to stop it. Okay. Perfect match for you. Here again, let down, disappointments, betrayal, deceit, stabbed in the back, which is his energy. You know, it's a bit extreme. Just go with spirits, exasperated. But that is sort of what this card is if you were doing normal tarot. Okay, stabbed in the back, feeling let down, thoughts pinning down. Okay, so just sort of showing his energy at the moment is very low. Feeling disappointed. You know, she's on his back, giving it this. Doesn't want to be there. Of course, the emotions will come in, but that's where you just go back into, you know, embrace those emotions, whatever they are, crying, missing, whatever. Okay, because you're human, you've got to have human emotions, but the key then is to, you know, there is nothing out there, it's all within. There is no lack, because God lacks nothing, because you are a child of God, so you have everything within you. You know, you can do yourself a sweet little inner conversation with him. You know, I'm missing you. Yes, I know I'm missing you too, but I'm right here with you. I'm in your heart. I'm right in your mind. I'm right here with you. I'm not separate from you, Reshma. You know, you're doing an amazing job. Thank you for believing in us. You know, we will see the physical results of your energy, you know, the energy that we have here. So, you know, have your moments. It's not going to stop it. It's already done. Remember, even if you decided right now not to pursue that, there's still a version of you that is with him. There's already a version of you that's married to somebody else. All versions of us exist. There, you know, every version of us doing everything we want is already in existence. It's only us humans that see things as linear time. Unseen, trust, okay, faith, positive movement, not yet seen. So things are moving in the right direction. Hello, Yara, my lovely. Express your love. This, I feel, will be when he does come in properly as the version that you want. Okay, expressing his love to you. For you as well, with the action card, just taking action within your thoughts, okay? Making sure that you are aware of where the story is going. Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Embrace it with that loving gratitude energy. Again, you know, I feel so chosen, desired, wanted by him. Okay, I love that, you know, he loves me and only me. He loves talking to me. He loves being with me. He loves being in my company. You know, he loves living with me. Remember, everything is done within, even though you're not seeing it in the 3D. I'm so thankful and grateful that we are such a perfect couple together, a perfect match. Have a happy, harmonious, loving relationship. You've got the power. Use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it. Okay, but within walking on this tightrope, trusting that the universe will catch you. Okay, by doing your affirmations, affirming the new story in your head. Okay, to lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire. Use positive affirmations, and then Spirit is saying, well, everything's okay. If you do that, everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out. Okay, and in a beautiful way, because it's perfect. The timeline where the two of you are together is already perfect. You go to the end. You start at the end. You don't start at the beginning or the middle. Okay. Right. Do you want me to choose a pile for the June reading? Or do you want to choose one? And again, we don't manifest, we don't get what we want in the 3D. We get what we want within. Again, there is nothing out there. All that is your realization of I am. Okay, I am that I am, as it says in the Bible. I am who I say I am. I am Reshma, who is loved and adored by him, who is chosen, desired and wanted, if you can't put yourself into the relationship. Okay. I'm going to come to these. June. Okay. Okay, if you're feeling a bit burnt out in your business or a bit tired, then take time for you. Okay, the money is growing there, everything's fine, but if you're feeling a bit run down, you might not be yet, we're not in June, but if in June or even now you're feeling a little bit tired, then take time for yourself. Have that confidence and strength to do that. Okay, the business side thing is fine as long as you are, you know, if that was me, like the last few days I've been saying, you know what, you know, I've been like, oh, I must do a live, must do a video, blah, blah, blah. But then within me, I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter. Business is running itself. And I've still had people buying personal readings, okay, and booking mentoring. So with this card, see how the pentacles are all in the flowers blossoming, but you're in your nightgown. And it's sort of saying, you know, if you're feeling a little bit stressed or overwhelmed, then take time out. Start to, you know, take time for yourself, even if it's just a couple of hours off or just not worrying and stressing about it. Be strong, okay? it will be okay for you to take the foot off the accelerator bit. Yeah, again, that stress, okay, maybe even feeling a little under the weather there. Again, we're doing June, so it might come in, not be now, but as you go through June. Good, good, good. Hello, Jess, my darling. Hello to you all. Again, you know, you might be sort of focusing on the money side again. I know you are just saying, yeah, I have been doing that. You know, there's the little cherub angel blowing a kiss there. Okay, so nothing to worry about. They're saying, you know, if you need to take time, then take time here. You know, even if it's just to do things around the home as well, they're saying here. The home card, you know, even if it's spending more time at home, you know, delegating to somebody else or just doing bits around the home. You might be thinking of, you know, decorating or changing, moving the furniture around or doing something here. But all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Yeah, especially if your mind is going around in circles. Okay, just going around and round and round. Take time out. Yeah, don't sit there worrying. Okay, just release what's not serving you anymore. Release the unwanted story. Let it go. Archangel Michael wants to bring in something here. You and your loved ones are safe. Just basically saying, feel secure and at peace. Be filled with faith. So that you can focus on your priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. There you go. Everything is safe. Your business is safe. Your family is safe. Just make time for you. Okay, enjoy yourself. Yeah. Yeah, in the void here, where you're sort of not seeing much perhaps happening in all areas of your life. You know, it doesn't have to just be your relationship. Just take that time to rest. She's resting here. She's releasing, again, anything that's not serving her. But keeping balanced in, you know, keeping your thoughts in alignment with what your heart does desire in all areas of your life. You know, I do not focus on one thing that I want. I focus on all areas of my life. I'm constantly in the new script of how my life will be as though I have it now, even though I'm not seeing it. I'm not just focusing on one thing. I'm spinning all the plates, keeping all the plates spinning. You know, even when I was feeling a bit shitty the other day, you know, a bit low in energy, I was like, oh God, you know, why? And I was just like, no, this just means that I'm transitioning. You know, I'm just evolving a bit more. Okay, can't be full on top energy like a rabbit, Duracell rabbit, okay, you know, full of high, you know, new batteries. You can't, you're human. So again, I kept my thoughts in balance with my heart's desires. I wasn't off sync with things, even though my body physically didn't feel like doing anything. Lazy bitch. Okay, lazy bitch. Waves of prosperity, new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. So new things coming in as well. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. Okay, so it's like they're saying, take a little rest, recharge your batteries, because what you've been wanting is going to be coming in. Okay, so brace yourself. Okay, your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. There you go. Let's just bring in one of these for fun. Oh, what we got? Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. What's this one? Reconciliation. There you go. So it's like they're sort of saying the calm before the storm, but it's not going to be a horrible storm. It's just going to be busy. Okay, busy, busy, busy. Let's see what we've got in any of these. Keeping tabs, positive, watching you, social media people. But just sort of, Spirit is saying with this one, they're telling you, you know, keeping tabs on what you are thinking, positive, okay, positive thoughts. But you are being noticed, you know, in business, family, overall, okay, and with SP as well, in a positive way. Friends, okay, lots of sort of friends around you as well. Talks, meeting up, reconciliation again, and going forward together. So I do feel that they're, you know, again, just general, it doesn't have to be with SP, just meeting up with people perhaps as well that have been, that you've not seen for a long time, catching up with people. So I feel June is going to be a social month for you, more than business-based, hammering at the business. Okay, that is running itself. They're sort of saying it's taking care of itself. It's time for you to chill before the next sort of chapter comes in for you. Genuine, sincere, kind, caring, and thoughtful. Not only you, they're saying, but they're bringing that out with people that are going to come into your life in June, you know, your family, friends, clients, whatever. Okay, coming in here. They want to do one of these as a general overall. And remembering that self-love. Okay, reminding yourself of who you are. You are pure love. You are pure love and light. Of course, you love yourself. When you love yourself, everybody else loves you. When you respect, value, and appreciate yourself and honor yourself, everybody else will, because they're all a reflection. Okay, unless you're specifically thinking that somebody doesn't. Okay, so keep yourself grounded in this time of, you know, when you need to. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered. Allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source, infinite intelligence, God, whatever you want to call it. So lots of positives, my lovely. Lots of little things that are going to come in and change in a good way. Another little shift. Okay, Jess, do you have a particular pile, my lovely? Blah, 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 blah. Let's come to these. Which way? This reconciliation card was the first one out in June's reading as well, for anybody else who's listening. And I did explain a bit more about that card as well. Let me just bring in one final one for you. Okay. 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 Right. What it's basically overall saying is the biggest way to look at it, is in what he is saying to you energetically is, I feel where he was on the ball and was like, you know, yeah, I'm going to sort things out. He's had a bit of a delay. Okay, but that's fine because he's saying, I'm so sorry. I know I've messed up. Can you forgive me? I don't blame you if you can't. There's something here. I don't know if he has children, but with court as well, but just like legal things, the legalities, the documents, the thinking, maybe even if he's just thinking it, because I do have that. But also here, he is still very much focused on you in his energy. You know, he is making that decision, or, you know, looking at the two paths, but coming forward, speaking his truth. There has been a work issue as well, I feel. But he is very passionate about you and the work that you're doing internally. You will see it reflected back. Again, the beautiful lovers here, him serious about you, messaging you as well. But again, we're not looking at the time. when you're looking at the time and seeing him as separate from you, you're looking back at 3D. You're going to cause that time delay. You're going to see it as separate. He's with you. Remember, the relationship is not out there. It's in here. He's always been with you from the moment you decided that you wanted him. Okay, so nothing to see out there. Just let that movie play out. You're still doing everything within. Okay, in that knowing and conviction here. Again, unseen, trust, faith, movement, positive movement, not yet seen. Again, that work sort of thing there as well. I feel that's on his side. Reconciliation. This has been a period for you to grow. We're always evolving. We're always growing. Okay, so you see this period as this has been a time for me to really not be bothered by 3D. He doesn't have children as far as I know, but he works in education. Oh, right. Okay, then there could be something there. So growing. Okay, it took me a long time, even though I've been teaching it, I'm a mentor, to apply it personally and really get into that with everything. You know, whatever comes up, I just change the fucking story because it's already a reality where I've got it. We're shifting realities all day long. Okay, even at lunchtime. You know, even if as soon as you wake up, you might decide, oh, part of you is thinking, oh, I must get out of bed. The other part's going, oh, just another 5 minutes. Well, a version of you did get up at that time and another version of you stayed in bed. We're shifting realities all day. Okay, we shift multiple times a day. That's why what you want can come in out of the blue. But this is showing me it's, you know, you'll be prepared because it's going to come into view. Him being serious about you, messaging you. Remember, you're attracting it to you. Accepting that it's done, the knowing that it's done. What I like to do, you know, when I think about the when, I know it's already done. So if I start to think, well, when's it going to happen? I say, oh no, it's already done. I remembered it wrong. I've already got it. It's already done. Or whatever makes me feel good in that moment, that it either I can see myself with it or it's already done. If I start to think about the how, then I will just literally shrug my shoulders and say my higher self or team spirit or God, whatever you want, you know, is up there. Divine source, infinite intelligence. They're sorting out the how. It's not my job. I don't need to figure that out because it's already done. Okay. So accepting that they're going to deliver it to you, where you're going to come out from in the cold into the new beginning that you want here, is what they're saying. So basically in his energy, yes, I know I've been dragging my heels, you know, but things, you know, remember, things do have to align perfectly so that the events are in alignment with that timeline. Remember, we're not manifesting anything in 3D or in the old circumstances. Everything is done within you. There is nothing out there. Your relationship is not out there. So we're not looking for it out there. If you're looking, you're not going to find it. Okay? So go within. Everything is done within first. But it's still, you know, everything's going in the right direction. Yes, we don't notice the bridge of incidents until we look back. Okay, when you get it, you can see, that's when you start seeing, oh, well, that's why that happened, in order for that to happen, A lot of people are trying to go along. The only thing that you're doing on the bridge is standing there in the knowing and the conviction that it's already yours, it's already done. Okay, that's the only part, because everything revolves around your I am Jess, who is chosen, who is wanted, desired and loved by him. Of course he loves me and only me. Of course he loves talking to me. Of course he loves being with me. Of course he loves the idea of living with me. Okay, just coming from that, and I am, you know, if I said to you, who are you? Well, I'm Jess. No, you're not. The first thing we say is, yes, I am, because it is as the Bible says, I am that I am. That is what shifts. When you're in that I am, Jess, who is, the only answer is yes. It's already done. I'm not waiting for anything. There is no lack. So again, any of you that are still clock watching, are still in that energy of separation, you're causing a time delay. You really are. You know, any of you as well, you can ask your higher self. We all have a higher self, a divine self. You know, quite often I will go to bed and say, okay, higher self, is there anything else I need to know? Anything that I'm missing here? Anything I need to do? And I always guarantee the next day there's either a thumbnail on YouTube saying, it is done, trust, or something here, or something will be reflected back to me in the day as an answer. Okay, your higher self, your team spirit is not keeping anything from you. It wants you to have everything, remember. Okay, but if you're looking over there or out there, you're not staying within. It's already done. You can't have what you've already got. You can't be in Barbados and in New York at the same time, as Neville was told. You are in Barbados. You went to Barbados. Okay, Cece. Nilo, I've only got Cece. Cece, which deck do you want, my lovely? Cece, which deck, please? Par one. Okay. Okay, in your SP's energy here, he's feeling a bit frustrated at the moment, but he is wanting to offer you here, okay, his love. This card is like the Two of Cups for me, coming in, offering his love here. It's showing me here, revealing what he wants, you know, that he wants you, you're his future, and very soon. And also commitment, next step, level, serious relationship, all in. Okay, so overall very good in his energy, a little frustrated, but it could be because of also like something that's going on with, like, say, his mother or something as well. Not frustrated with you, just in his sort of circumstances that are sort of holding him back, not holding him back because it's already done, but just in the 3D normal everyday things, just feeling like frustrated. Where's my life going? I'll try and pull another card, but they're not giving me much more on it. But it could be something with his mother or something like that here, or a sister if he's got a sister, but it's an older woman as well. Might be somebody at work or something, I don't know. It's not you. It's not you. So it might be that he's picking up on, you know, saying about your energy. If you're feeling frustrated, then don't, because I'm going to be coming in. So it could be that as well. But I'll try and pull another card. Can you clarify that? Yeah, meeting up. Okay, but also being strong here, having that confidence as well. So don't worry, it's all on track. It's going to come in, like I said, in the June reading as well. Reconciliation was the first card out there, so a lot of you getting the news that you want as well. So let's look at finances here again. Cece, what I've been saying to the others, you know, go back and listen, because it's the same. Your relationship is not out there. It never has been. It's within you. It's been with you the whole time. It's already done. The moment you decided he was the person you wanted, it's already done. The reason you've not been seeing it is because of wavering over these months, okay, and still looking for it, or still like seeing him as separate from you. He's not. It's not out there. The out there is the old story, your old thoughts playing out still, okay? That's why you're not going to find it out there. It's no good looking for it out there. Right, regarding finance here. The only reality that's going to get you what that you keep seeing in your 3D is the one that you are saying your I am is. I am that I am. I am who I say I am. I am Cece, who is loved, adored, chosen and wanted by my SP. I am Cece, who is financially secure and emotionally secure. Okay, regarding the non-payments, this card for me is trapped by your thoughts. You're expecting others to deal with it. Okay, which yes, others do have to deal with it. They need to pay you. Okay, but you're focusing on I'm not being paid. So Spirit is prompting me here. You know, you pay yourself, you get yourself. So there's a brilliant Neville story that I've not heard before that I heard 2 days ago, where a friend of his owed him money for over a year. Nothing had been said about this payment, okay? Neville had never asked the guy for it. He'd never rung him. He'd never written to him about it. He, you know, just let it be sort of thing. But his wife mentioned it. You know what? This is pissing me off. Basically, you know, it's been a year. He's not paid you anything. So Neville said, well, let me do it my way. Okay? Let me do it my way. I will go into my inner world and I will first of all see him with money so that he can pay me, because a person can be a multimillionaire and still not pay their grocery bill or whatever, okay? They're choosing to pay who they want to pay. So he saw the person with money. He then saw him giving him the money, and then he knew it was done. A week later, after a year of not hearing from this man, the man rings him. He had to conform to the knowing that it's done. Okay, so the man rings him and says, you know, are you busy Friday night? He said, yes, I'm lecturing. He said, well, me and my wife will come to the lecture and then we will meet up afterwards. They met up afterwards. His wife pulls out a check, the man's wife, for the money. He didn't ask him for it. He did nothing in the 3D. He just went into his inner world and saw it as already done and let it be reflected back, basically. Okay, so if this was me, okay, then I would not be focusing on a delay in the payment. What delay? I remembered it wrong. I've already got it. Got in payment the night before. I sensed some fear regarding not having enough, and before I knew it, the delay happened. Yes, there you go. Okay, when you are aware of your thoughts, the more you progress with catching your thoughts, I look at every thought. So even if it's something that I don't want, that I did think about, okay, it will, even if I say, oh, that hasn't happened for a long time, thinking, oh, good, that hasn't happened, it will fucking happen within a day or two. Because remember, your subconscious mind is being impressed by the images that you're sending it, or the emotions as well. Okay, so it's not just, it doesn't care about the don'ts and the ifs and the whys. It's just the main bit of the sentence, okay? That's fine, because there's already a reality where you have been paid. That's what you have to pay. No, I've already been paid. I've already got the payment, so do a quick scene. Do it as a diary entry. Today, you know, I got paid for the money that I was owed or whatever. The payment was released in my bank account. It's already done, okay? Or imagining you feeling that relief, seeing it in your bank account, whatever way that you work best. We all go different in our with the techniques. Remember, the techniques do not bring you what you want. It's to put you into the feeling of, I am Cece, who's had my fucking payment. Okay. Yeah, where somebody, you know, male or female, is sort of crossing their arms. No, you're not having it. Okay, just again, it's all about your thoughts. Leave the stalemate, the Two of Swords, which is usually a stalemate situation, behind, and go forward with the knowing it's done. Okay, you will get it. Yeah, not feeling like running away, in a sense, like this, in that energy of, oh, nothing's working, I need to get out of here, sort of energy here. You know, feeling that lost energy. There's already a CC that's got it. It's already paid. Just tell yourself, when you think about it, it's already paid. Remember, what you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on the problem, you're keeping the problem in place. You're keeping the circumstances in place. We do not manifest in the circumstances. You manifest within your inner world. So again, here, just know it's done, right? It's already paid. Yeah, again, you know, not pushing against the change, embracing the changes coming in. You know, what you're learning is the information that you're being given is new. Okay, it you know, it's only just clicked for me over this last few months, and I've been on this journey since 6 years. Okay, because I was hearing it but not doing it. I was doing it in bits. I was not understanding that there is no out there. I was still seeing it as separate from me. I was still looking at the time. I don't anymore. I decide there's a version of me that's already got it. There's a version of me that hasn't. So I'm going with the version of me that has. It's already done. End of. Okay, it doesn't matter what I think, what I feel, whatever. Okay, I can feel like shit. It's done. So that's all you need to do in your thoughts when you think about it. You know, I remembered it wrong. I've already been paid. Yeah, again, they're showing that wisdom. Okay, sometimes we get the wisdom and then we use it for other things. we don't use it. We just like having a load of books and then using them to stand on. Okay, what you want is there. Use that wisdom. That's why Spirit and other spiritual teachers are bringing in this information so that we can all have what we want. Your SP's not going through anything. You're looking at the 3D version. There is no out there, CC. Your relationship is within. He is thinking and feeling what you are saying he is thinking and feeling. The difference is when you're still seeing it as separate and you're still looking for it or waiting for it. It's already with you. Let it come in. As the energy showed in his reading, it's unfolding. Let it unfold. Okay, let it. Again, when a woman is pregnant, they don't do a pregnancy test every day of the pregnancy until baby's born. It's growing. It's brewing. There's always movement. Trust. Again, Spirit is just as I was putting them away. It should, when you're okay not having it. Then how do people say it should? when you're okay not having SBS, sometimes I feel this baby is long overdue. Again, not looking at the time. He's not out there, he's within you. The relationship is within you. I do and I don't understand where you're quite coming from with that question. So when people say it should, what do you mean it should? And being okay that SP isn't in your life, in your physical life, he's still with you. Remember, there's still that timeline that will always be where you are together. All possibilities still exist. Creation is done. You're just choosing the reality you do want. Okay? You don't have to choose that anymore. You can go to another timeline, but following your knowing it's done, so that you're not looking for it, you're not in that energy of lack, okay, if you like. It's not here. How much longer? Are we there yet? What's he thinking and feeling? Is it going to be today? Okay, they're all the wrong energies. The energy of knowing and conviction, the minute I ask for it, it's already done. Okay, but then yes, we need the techniques to remind ourselves of who we are. That's why affirmations are: I am in a loving relationship. I am chosen, loved, and desired by my SP. Even though you're not physically seeing it, everything has to happen within before you ever see anything in the 3D. There's nothing out there. It's the shadow world. It's dead. Okay, it's the old thoughts playing out. So when you are living a life without needing SP, yes, so when he does come in, that's when you choose. Okay, that's when you choose. When it turns up, that's when you can say, actually found someone else, or I don't need you in my life anymore. I quite often have clients who, when their SP does come in, they're like, actually, it was just a lack of self-concept in myself that was making me miss you and need you, because you were my drug, but I'm my own drug now. I don't need you as a fix. I can have anybody. Okay, it's your choice. You're the only one with free will in your reality. So not putting your life on hold, dealing with it as and when it comes in. Okay? And it's showing that you're not in that energy. So it is coming in. You know, just like the other ladies who have been in the chat where they've originally wanted someone else, gave up on them, got their attention from somebody else, and guess who came in? Badgering them, wanting to be with them, because they stopped looking for it. It had to come in. A watched pot doesn't boil. Okay? So you're just going about your day in your head when you think about him. If you still want him, yeah, you know, I'm chosen. Of course I'm loved and adored by him. Of course he loves me. Of course he wants to be with me. Of course he loves talking to me. Why wouldn't he? I'm the love of his life. Okay? Or you can be, you know what? It's already done. I'm just living my life feeling happy doing me, boo. Okay? And then it'll automatically come in. Okay, Vinka, then Shamakia. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Okay, so Vinka, which card for you, and what's your question? Deck 5. Okay, so straight away Spirit is saying here, the ones are what you're desiring, the world, what you're wanting. Okay, you're looking out there for it, causing that block here, putting a wall in there because there is nothing out there, it's within you. Okay, so Spirit is very much saying conquer those thoughts. Okay, swords are your thoughts. Make sure you're fighting off those thoughts. Again, you know, what you're desiring, what your heart is desiring, your thoughts are piercing that. Your egoic self, seeing things as separate from you, looking at the time, giving you all the reasons why you can't have something, or logically trying to solve something here. Okay, Spirit is saying feel secure within yourself, following your intuition, your inner knowing. Okay, because else you're causing a waiting. Remember, the hangman is never bound by his hands. He can reach up and untie his feet. You're causing your own delay, Spirit is saying here, on anything in your life that you're wanting here in June. Yes, sort of, you know, it could be financial. Finances low, the cupboard is empty, but seeing things as empty and separate from you are not full, emotionally or financially. Here as well, you know, what are you still attached to? What story? What thoughts are you still attached to that are not serving you? She's chained to this post here, okay, with all this darkness around her, attached to something that is not serving her, when Spirit is saying, you know, open up your heart as well. Love, gratitude energy is the highest energy of all. This is a lower energy that you're transmitting out, but also, you know, what you want, whoever's heart it is, we know whose heart it is, you know, you've got the key. Again, it's never about who or what you want. It's your I am. I am Vinka, who is chosen, who is loved, who is respected and adored, desired. Okay. For whatever it is. With the second chakra, which is your sacral chakra, you know, that which sort of overall is emotions as well. So checking in with where your emotions are and getting that balance, feeling rested and rejuvenated in your thoughts as well, not overthinking things. Again, looking at the balance and appreciating yourself and valuing yourself. You don't need to be validated and approved of by anybody else, because when you validate and approve of yourself, everybody else will automatically. Keep an open mind as well. Keep an open mind. The how is not my job. Okay, again, allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. And again, like that attachment card, not holding on to the resistance, okay? Holding on to something, still seeing it, the things that you desire as out there. What you want is in your hand. It's this side of the wall, within you. Everything that you want is already within you before you ever see it in the 3D, my lovely. So through June, just really, again, what, you know, release what's not serving you. Look at where your thoughts are with the swords cards here. The swords, the delays here, you know, what you're looking at and focusing on. Everything is within. Have that strength as well, okay? And resting here. Being at peace within yourself. Again, when we're out of balance, we are frustrated, we're irritated, we're impatient, we're tired. That's when we need to come back and, you know, be balanced within. Whether it's through meditations, whether it's just doing something else. Now, again, as that was a reading for June, it might not come in for, you might be feeling perfectly fine at the moment, but then in 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time, have a little wobble. Okay, so you can come back to that reading. Okay, Shamakia, what is your question, my lovely, and which deck do you want? And Marissa, I haven't had an email come through to say that you have paid. Can you just check that it was sent? Sometimes people don't tap the button hard enough or whatever, or think they have and it hasn't actually gone, because I'm not seeing a payment from you yet. Shamakia, you are next. What is your question, my lovely, and which deck do you want? What are Will's true intentions and feelings towards me, and which pile would you like me to do the reading from? Third, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the pinks. We haven't had the pinks today. Okay. 15. Okay. Okay, what are his feelings towards you? Are you feeling left out in the cold, or have you put him out in the cold? Are you in no contact? Is it just sort of hot and cold behavior here? His emotions, he's very caught up in his emotions at the moment. His emotions are all over the place. Especially in his thoughts as well. We got into last night. We aren't talking right now. Okay, so that sort of all picture, no sound. You know, feeling left out in the cold here. Caught up in his emotions. You know, he went to bed worrying and stressing here. Very much in his thoughts as well. I mean, may have just been really overplaying it, replaying it in his mind, as it's the swords are your thoughts. Okay, but, you know, gone to bed here, lying on these bed of swords, so very much in his thoughts, thinking about it, caught up in his emotions here. But you will be hearing from him again. Okay, Spirit is just saying it's a blip. Okay, you know, he's going to be communicating with you. You know, things being beneficial here between you. Getting back on track. Okay. But the Two of Cups here, the Two of Cups, you know, is up from the Lovers. It's that true, what you think, he thinks, what you feel, he feels. That true connection between the two of you. This card comes out as like, you know, reflection here. I called and called his roommate, answered, said he wasn't at home, so I popped up. Just, again, you know, you don't need to chase, my lovely. When you're in that chaser energy, you're in a repelling energy. We're all energy, okay? So what you're transmitting is whether you're in receiving mode or in pushing away mode. Just, you know, how you're seeing yourself. You don't need to chase him. You go within and say, of course, I'm his number one priority. Of course, I'm the love of his life. I don't need to do anything. Of course, he'll be back. You know, he will always choose me. I'm the love of his life. Okay, just stay within. When you're in chaser energy, you're just pushing him away. Let him come to you in the knowing that he will be back. Okay, you don't need to chase him. That's where so many people make the mistake. Blowing up somebody's phone and all you're getting is, oh, sorry, I'm not here. Okay, because it's repelling energy. Just be in the knowing that, yeah, whatever, he can, yeah, he might be pissed off, whatever, but he'll be back. He'll come crawling back on his hands and knees, begging me back. Yeah, voyaging, you know, the journey back here as well. So at the moment, he might be putting up the drawbridge. No reply, okay, but he will open it. Peace will be within you, okay? The peace will restore back in the relationship here as well. Dream person, head over heels, eyes only for you, thinks the world of you. So you can use that as well. Okay, you know what? I'm his dream person. He only has eyes for me. He is head over heels, crazy in love with me. He's fucking obsessed with me. Okay, he thinks the world of me and will do anything for me. Use those as your thoughts that's going to attract him back in rather than keeping him away in this hot and cold behavior. Okay. There you go. So just take your energy back, take your power back. You're on your pedestal, not him. You don't need to chase. Okay, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so the feelings are still very much there. Okay, you might be, you know, you might be having a little glitch. That's fine. Okay. But also, Spirit is saying a time to look at why these glitches come up. What's still in a loop of these glitches coming up? Is it because he's not doing something that you want? Then see him as doing it. People are a reflection of who you say they are. So if you think somebody's an asshole, they're going to keep proving to you that they're an asshole. If you think somebody is closed off, they're going to prove to you that they're closed off, because that's what you're expecting, that's what you're assuming and what you're believing. The 3D is a mirror, and everybody is a mirror of what you think about them and yourself. Okay, so start to align with, if you keep going in glitches in the same unfulfilled loop, you have to look at, well, what's going to fulfill me? I can nag his ears off all day long and have a million arguments with him, but if, you know, it doesn't matter what you say in the 3D, you have to change the story within yourself. So, for instance, he never has time for me. No, he always makes time for me. I'm his number one priority. Okay, I'm his number one. He will always make me first. Okay, He hardly ever calls me. He calls me all the time. Change the story so that you'll not keep going back into these loops of not getting what you want. You can set boundaries, but also change the story in your head. Like I say, if you think somebody is very loving, caring and doting, they're going to be very loving, caring and doting. If you think somebody is an asshole, a womanizer, lets you down all the time, then they're going to be a womanizer, lets you down all the time. So look at where your thoughts are about him. What's making you in the unfulfilled loop? Remember, you can wag fingers, you can say what you like. It hasn't got you anywhere. Because you haven't changed the story within you. You're going through this glitch loop all the time. Groundhog Day. Okay, so yes, you can set boundaries if it makes you feel good, but also change the story within. But the love is very much still there. Okay, the love is very much there. Moving forward to more peaceful. Okay, so that it's more peaceful between you, so you're not going through this glitch all the time. Hot and cold behavior. You know, love is supposed to be unconditional. There are no conditions. Okay, it's unconditional. So we are all pure love and light, coming from that loving gratitude energy instead of frustration, anger or resentment or the lower energies. Love and gratitude brings you more things to love and be grateful for. Okay, so when I'm wanting things, I will give gratitude for it, even though I am not physically seeing it. I am giving gratitude for it as if I already have it. I am so thankful and grateful that SP is so loving and caring towards me. I'm so happy and grateful, or thankful and grateful to be in a loving, committed relationship where we are totally devoted and committed to each other. Okay, shift the story. Yes. Start thinking more positive. How you think about someone is how they have to prove to you what your expectations and your thoughts are. You're a beacon transmitting your energy and your thoughts. Your thoughts are living, are energy in motion. All versions of us exist. Creation is already done. What you want is already done. Your perfect relationship is already done. You need to tap in and tune into the energy of that, as if, you know, I am Shamika, who is in a loving, committed relationship, totally devoted and committed to. You know, he thinks the world of me, spoils me. You know, I spoil him or think the world of him, whatever. That's the new story. When you're focused on an unwanted version, you're going to get that version who's an asshole, unreliable, lets you down, disappoints you, makes you frustrated, makes you angry. Okay, change the story. Okay. Oh, I forgot you paid some extra. Let me just pull in some extra ones. Anyway, let me just pull in a different deck, actually. Sorry, I forgot you did 2. I was thinking you just did the 15. Any more on the relationship? Yeah, then you will see him coming in, giving you more, making you feel more emotionally secure here. And it all starts by you believing. Okay, children use their imagination all the time. When we go into a meditative or do a meditation or even being hypnotized, we are in the frequency that children are already in. That's why they're in their imagination before their ego self came in. Okay, so believing in what your heart is telling you about this connection, instead of letting your ego, that devil energy, coming in. Seeing him through the eyes of pure love instead of through the eyes of the devil energy in the tarot. Okay, the lower energies, resentful, anger, frustrated, you know, not getting what I want because if only he did this, then I'd be happy. No, he's not here to make you happy. He is just an addition in your life. You are giving yourself the happiness and joy. If you're codependent on somebody to make you happy, that's where the glitches will keep coming in, because it's nobody else's job. Yeah, make those changes. In order to see the new, you have to let go of the old. And again, the how, not your job. All doors are open. Okay, you could be waiting for the postman to come to the front door. He comes to the back door. The how's not your job. Okay, just stay within with the new story and you will automatically see the changes. Let it come in. Spirit will bring the version of him that you want, that you're in alignment with your thoughts. Okay, yeah, you just focus on what you do want. The world, look at you looking up at what you want here. Focus on what you do want, okay, because he does very much love you and things will be favorable. Okay, but basking in your sunshine, your own happiness, feeling loved, feeling adored, doing things that make you happy. He's just the bonus, okay? Not going around in your thoughts causing more storms to come in, with your thoughts going round and round in circles on what you don't want. What you focus on grows. So when you're focusing on what you don't want, you're going to get more of it. When you're focusing on a problem, you're going to get more problems. Okay, focus on what you do want. Because this can be, you know, a very loving, stable relationship. Because the love is very much there between you. Follow what your heart's telling you, not what your ego is coming in with. Okay. Marissa, I'm going to have to go into PayPal itself because I'm not getting an email through to say notification. So I'm just going to go into PayPal and see if it's come through, because it's usually straight away. No. So again, just check, my lovely, if it did go through, because it's not showing up in PayPal or as a notification, my lovely. Hello, Sasha. How are you? Oh, Sasha, what we congratulating you on? Have you got your job you wanted? What's happened? Oh, wonderful. I'm not seeing it on mine at all. The last person I had was the two from Shamakia, and I've just done hers. Take a screenshot of it and send it to my email. Which is there, my lovely, so that I can see it, because I'm not seeing it at all, not in PayPal or as a notification. Yes, KP, you can. See, your man's came through straight away, so I don't know why yours isn't showing up at all. Okay, Iman, what's your question, my lovely? Deck 5, okay. And what's your question, Iman? Hang on a minute. I've got to move it to inbox. Came into my spam. Hang on. You must be a ghost, because it's not letting me look at the image either. Hang on. Let's try this. No, it's coming up with an error. Attachments may have harmful content, so it's been blocked. Okay, that didn't solve anything. Pooh. Okay, so I can't see the screenshot. Try sending it again, because I've moved it into my inbox. It might let me see it this time. See, Aman and KP's came through straight away, so, and everybody else's did, so that's, and I'm looking in the PayPal as well as the notification. So something's going on here. Iman, did you put your question? I will email it. Okay, another one, email it. Ick. Can we close the readings or just do a shout out, Addison, please? Because by the time I've done Iman's, KP's, and possibly Marissol's, if we ever see it come through. I can't even refund any of them, my lovely. They're not showing up at all. Send me the screenshot again because it went into my spam mail. I moved it into my inbox, but it's not showing me the picture because it's saying it could contain harmful content. So try sending it again, as I've already put you into the inbox. You might go straight through to my inbox this time. Send the email again, my lovely. I know it's a lot of faff, but and I will send you a screenshot to show you the people's whose reading I have done, because you're not in there, so I can't refund what didn't come in, my lovely, because I don't have a link to your transaction to refund you. Let me just take a photo. I hate those bloody live stupid photos. So I'm just going to take out before today's live because Reshma was first. Edit. Don't want you to see all the details. Right. Okay, sorry, KP and Iman. Let me just sort this out first. Right, now if I go and get bake. Okay, so where did that fucking go then? Jesus Christ, not having much luck here. Here we are. Right, okay. Right. Okay, let's see if that goes. Right, Marisol, I have emailed you because I'm still not seeing anything unless something else has come through in spam. Nope. Unread. Nope. Nope. Okay. Stay logged in. Yes, a moment. Right, Iman, I haven't got your email through either. Okay, so where are we with the right? What are we doing here? How did you feel knowing that you are an object? Right, see what's come through. Right, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's not me. That's why I'm not seeing it. You've paid a Sophia Costello. That's not my account. That's why it's not showing up, my lovely. So you will have to ask that person for a refund. Where did you press the link? What did you press to pay? Was it the one that's underneath the chat? I'm just asking out of interest because quite often I get payments from the States and then somebody filing a case when saying that I didn't do a reading for them or whatever, when it wasn't even, yes, they paid me, but it wasn't meant for me. It went to somebody else. I meant to ring PayPal today to say about, I thought this was supposed to be a secure thing here as well. So it's interesting because I've tried to look for this person, but I can't personally find them. Now I've got a name, so haha. This might sort that out. Right, Iman, my lovely. Sorry. Right, any other things? Okay, Iman, my lovely. I think you said deck 5. Deck 5, okay. Yes, I feel he will mention bits of it, I heard. So I don't think he will say everything, but he will give the bones of it, the bare minimum of it. Okay, because I'm getting the justice card here, so that's showing me that he will say something about it, but I don't feel it's going to be the whole lot about it. It will just be bits. Um, and talking, yeah, talking. So I do feel that he is, Iman, going to say something to him about what's sort of been said. Um, when I'm asking how does Y feel about it, Spirit is telling you to leave it. You're going back into the circumstances. You're trying to manifest back in the circumstances. It's not going to get you the results you want. Your relationship is not out there. It is within. Okay, so it's like I'm opening up about it. I'm talking about it. So I hope he hears about it and that will prompt him to come forward. Spirit is saying you're going arse about tit. Okay, you're doing it the wrong way round. You do not manifest in the circumstances. You manifest within, in your inner world. So they're saying leave it. Okay, they're telling us to leave this conversation because that's not how it works. That's not what they've given you the information about the law of assumption for you to still be looking out there, looking at the circumstances. So they're telling me to leave this alone. Okay, so I'm going to not look at that anymore because that's you going outside of yourself and not staying within in the knowing that it doesn't matter what's going on in the 3D. It's done. He's mine. How does he think and feel? What I want him to think and feel. Okay, he's thinking how much he loves me. He loves only me. He wants to be with me. He loves being with me. He loves talking to me. I feel chosen by him. Remember, Iman, it's I am that I am. It's all from the only reality that you need to focus on is who you're saying you are. I am Iman who is chosen, desired, wanted, and loved by him. There is no other story that you should be engaging in. So Spirit is telling us to drop this line of asking them because it's not relevant. They're saying, okay, so that's us both told off here. Okay, so the changes are within you. You decide. So stop your thoughts going into two people talking here. Your thoughts going into, well, what's being said? Okay, sneaky beaky, they're saying. Take your beak out of the 3D. That's not where it is. Okay, that's you trying to mess with the middle, the messy middle. So things are moving. He will come in and tell you how he feels, but stop focusing on what you don't have and focus on what you want. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can do that, but you're asking about it from an energy of that Spirit is saying is still looking out there. Remember, time, separation, and distance is an illusion. He's been with you the whole time. He's not out there. He's in there, they're saying. Okay, so they're telling you here, leave it. Okay, we're not going into the 3D shit. Okay, the circumstances. Make those changes within. You are in charge of the reins. Movement is happening. He is coming towards you. Okay, he will be offering you love. So it's already done, they're saying. We don't need to worry about trivial things, as they're saying to us. It doesn't matter. That's not, remember, we start, when we want something, we go to the end. We don't go to the beginning or the middle. The how it's going to unfold is not your job. Okay, when I start to go into the how, I am literally like, oh, I forgot. That's not my job. Okay, I don't need to figure out the how because my higher self is bringing that to me. They're sorting out the details. Okay, what I want is already done. Okay, so they're rabbiting on here. They're saying to you, you're not quite in that fulfilled. You're still in the non-fulfillment loop. Okay, you're not in the fulfilled loop because if you were, you would not be concerned with what's going on because he's already yours. It's already done. You would be in that knowing and conviction that it doesn't matter what's said. It doesn't matter what they're talking about. Who gives a fuck? They're saying, you know, well, they're not saying quite like that, but who cares? Because it's already done. That's the knowing you should be in. Okay, because it already exists. Even if you chose not to go for that timeline, all creation is done. Every version of you doing everything. You're a man who's already married to somebody else with 6 kids. You're a man who's single. You're a man who's a man. Okay, you are, all versions of us exist. There is no past, there is no future. Everything is now. We only light up the past and bring it back in to existence with our thoughts. You're not physically in the past. Remember, spirit spirit is wanting you to have what you want because it's already yours. So they're trying to make us come back to the fact that we're a divine being. Everything is within us. We don't need to do all this work. Literally, what do you want? That's what I'm choosing. This is who I'm saying I am. So it's already done. Just like Sasha was saying about her visa. You know, she's traveled a million places without even having the visa physically because she did it all within. There is nothing out there. There is no out there, out there. It's all an illusion. It's all just the shadow of your yesterday's thoughts, okay? Your previous thoughts. It's coming in. It has to when you're in alignment with it. Remember where Neville says, what you want is already yours. The reason you're not seeing it is because you're not believing it. You don't have to believe it, but be in the knowing and conviction that the minute you chose to be with that person, it's already done. Even if tomorrow you decide that you don't want him, there's still that timeline where you're still together. Okay, just like Sasha's saying, she's hooked up with somebody else. That doesn't mean that the other timeline where she's with her original SP she's been asking about is going to be in, because you can bet your bottom dollar, Sasha, if you're still listening, that the same is going to happen with the other SP, with what happened with your first one. The minute you dropped the ball on him and said, fuck you, he fucking turned up begging and wanting you back. That's where you're going to see the movement with our Sasha, okay? Because you're not focused on him like that anymore. You've dropped the ball a bit, okay? You've let the reins go a bit. You're like, yeah, whatever. Fuck you. I'm off having a good time with somebody else, feeling special, feeling chosen, feeling desired, okay? That's when Mr. R will come in. So that's your choice then, Sasha, okay? That's your choice. So, Iman, it's unfolding nicely. Just trust and have faith, they're saying. What you want is already yours. You don't have to do anything except I am a man who is chosen, desired, and wanted by my SP. When you think of him, of course he loves me and only me. He loves talking to me, loves being in my company, loves taking me out on dates, loves telling me how much he loves me. Okay, yeah, the door to spirit is open. They're saying, the door's open, we've heard you. Okay, the door's open, we're delivering it to you. Okay, it's coming in. Just have that confidence and strength. Okay, and coming from your heart chakra, because of course he loves you. Okay, you just bask in your happiness and joy, in your sunshine, following your happiness throughout the day, and everything will come in. It's already done. Yeah, you've still got your beliefs coming in, okay, as well. Your old beliefs that you're still stuck in. Remember, religious factors. If, you believe in God or you believe in something up there. Have you seen it? No. Yet you believe in it. Okay, so again, we walk by faith, not by sight. Here, he will make the effort and come in here. Okay, so they're basically telling you here, Iman, it's already done. Don't worry about it. Let it unfold. Again, you're already pregnant. You're not doing a pregnancy test for the rest of the pregnancy. It's done. Okay? The time it takes is the time you're still seeing it as separate and still out there and looking at the time. It's not out there, it's within here. That's just the mirror. And Sasha, I love your story about the visa. That is exactly why it came in. You ignored everything that was going against it. You saw yourself as already having it, going places, and it had to be reflected back. It had no choice. Just like I said, the story of Neville's latest, you know, it wasn't his latest one, but the one that I've just heard that I've not heard before was the money from his friend after a year. The minute he imagined it, because his wife was pissed off about it, let me go within to my inner world and do it my way. I don't need to ring him up. I don't need to write to him. I don't need to ask him. If he's paid it within, it will come in. And a week later, after not hearing from the bloke for a year, he paid it. That's how it's done. Nothing is done out in 3D. It's all done within. Yeah, blossoming in this time and blossoming abundance. Okay, you are blossoming. You are, you know, feeling more relaxed. You're starting to blossom in this, Iman. Okay, so you're going in the right direction. Just don't mess with the middle. Okay, you don't need to force anything. You don't need to do anything. Yes, you can have a light-hearted conversation. Yes, he is telling him bits. Okay, but that's not the focus. Okay, that's not where your energy should be. Your energy should be on the end. We start at the end. Giving it to ourselves. We're choosing it with your I am. Release what's not serving you, okay? And that's not serving you. Spirit is saying, leave it alone. You're wasting your energy on that. Okay, KP. And the black cards for you, my lovely. You normally go for that pile, don't you? You're welcome, Sasha. Yes, we're all here. Everybody who is passing this knowledge on, the majority of people, are because to make us, you know, so that we can go back to our divine self and be in our power and have what we want, instead of having let our ego side come in and being caught up in the human world, if you like. You're making the rules. You decide. Right, KP, let's look at yours. Okay, there seems to be something here, KP, regarding either learning something new on his side to do with work, or because this can be like a studying card here, but you know, sometimes we can be in a job and sent on a course to learn something else or do something else to get up to date with things here. But there's whatever it is that he's learning or doing. It can sometimes be like burning the candle at both ends if he's having late nights and early mornings sort of thing. But it's coming in with that stress here. It might be your energy as well, something to do with your son as well. Could be his studying and exams if he's doing exams here, because we do have the Page of Pentacles. So it might be not so much on your SP side, but also it could be both messages, okay, that he is on his side and then you've got something with your son on this side. But either way, just be patient, okay, go with the flow of things. You know, you're still very much the one with the key to his heart here. So no problems there. Let's carry on. Yeah, again, not letting, you know, getting stuck in your mental prison again, you know, don't go back into there, stay out of jail. Get the past jail sign or whatever, you know, go past it, don't put yourself back in there. Again, if you're going to get drawn back into the 3D, go back and change the meaning. Okay, I remembered it wrong. He's working suitable hours. I remembered it wrong. My son's passing all his assessments with flying colours. Okay, just to remind you, everything is within. Nothing, the mirror is not creating by itself. It's reverberant. House. Okay, I was asking why you're bringing out house. Regarding home, they're just saying, okay, don't start going into thoughts of limiting thoughts and putting conditions on things when and limits on things when you don't need to. But also things around your house, you might be wanting to do things around your house, but just your home life in overall things at home. Yeah, not going back into making things hard work here. Toil and labour. Sit, you know, there, knowing that what you want, okay, you're changing the story all the time. Home is very busy at the moment, yeah. Doing a lot of work there, but just sit there pretty, knowing it's done. Okay, it's all done. Let's have a look at these. Ooh. What's that one? DIY just flew out over the room, so you might be doing thinking of doing something around the house anyway. Even if it's putting up a shelf, that's DIY. Definite contact, positive, direct from the person and beneficial. Hours, days, 2 weeks max. So if you haven't heard from him for a little while or something here, definite contact. good news, grapevine, hope. There you go. Sorry, that was me focusing on Sasha's question. Okay, romantic feelings. Okay, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Just let go of the control issues. Let it unfold naturally. Remember, we're not taking the pregnancy test every day to prove that we're pregnant. Okay, it's already done. We're just letting it unfold, but still keeping our thoughts in alignment with the end result, which is being together. Trusting, okay, trusting here in the process, staying as queen of your realm. Even when you're not seeing things, there's always movement. Just be prepared for the moon to move away from the sun. Okay, keep attracting what you do want with the attraction card there. Have faith, trust, have faith. Okay, your prayers are manifesting, you know, affirmations are prayers as well. Remain positive, follow your guidance. Okay, so following your happiness, watch your thoughts. Okay, it's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear, not what you don't. What you focus on grows, remember. Ooh, what was that one? Wasn't relevant. Okay, carry on. Okay, the same one came in the right autumn. Okay, so in the fall season or autumn, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. It doesn't have to be that far. Okay, it can be between now and then. It can be in sort of September, October, November, where everything comes together and it's all perfect. Everything falls into place. But again, we're not looking at the time. It's already done within. Okay, it's not out there. Remember, what you want is not out there. It starts from within and then it's reflected back. Right, I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so just trust, okay? You're still the person with the key to his heart. Lots going on in both of your lives here anyway. Busy, busy, busy. You know, if things have gone quiet, it's going to be in contact anyway or telling you something that you want anyway soon. Good news coming in. The feelings are very much there. Let go of how, okay? Just remind yourself, if you start to think about the how, doesn't matter, that's not my job. My higher self or divine source or infinite intelligence or God is sorting that out for me. Trust, stay in your realm. You will see what you want here. Okay, have faith, have trust. But everything hopefully will have been fallen into place where the two of you are in that committed relationship, either, you know, hopefully by the autumn, but it's definitely on track there. So just making sure, a little reminder in there not to go back into your mental prison. Remember, everything in your life is a reflection. Your son's assessments, okay? How do you want it to go? There's already a timeline where he's failed them. There's one where he's passed them. Okay, all what you focus on. Of course he's passed them. He's a brainy boy. You know, he's got his mother's brains. He'll pass them with flying colours. Okie doke. Let's come back and read all these comments before I come off. Okay, let's go. I also feel good to know that I was the object of manifestation in a way, because it shows you how much people actually want to be with me. Yes, because you have changed your self-concept, so of course somebody's got to reflect it back to you. And see, you know, you set your boundaries in 3D, but it didn't, you know, who cares whether, you know, he didn't go into crawl into a cave, which is good, but there you go. He also said he knew it would happen. It was a matter of when it would, not if it would. So he wasn't shocked that I accepted his offer. Again, because he was in his know. But again, you're in control. Okay, yes, he may have manifested you in, which people can do, but you are still the operant power in your reality. Okay, you're just going into what he wanted, so you had to show up. Okay, I've had it with other people do that with me as well, but at the end of the day, I now know that no, I decide whether I want to go along with this or not. Okay, so I know that. And it's quite funny that what you've written there, I've got as one of my affirmations. It's not a case of when it will happen. It's not a case of if it will happen. It's a case of when it will happen. That keeps me on track as well. Excuse me. Right then, ladies. Let's yes, I mean you enjoy the time and the attention, okay, but you know in your heart that the other one will come in. But again, it's your choice then. Okay, you're not sitting around waiting for him, you're out living your life. Okay, as and when Mr. R decides to come in and I want to be with you like the other one did, you can say to him, actually, why do I want to be with you? I've got somebody else who's hot and steamy. Okay, you're not the only hot and steamy man on this planet, mate. You know, it's you're the only one with free will. You decide. Okay. But in the meantime, go out and have fun. It's taking your attention off that one, you know, so you're not constantly looking. It will come in quicker anyway, now that you're not, just like the other one did. Okay, but please don't put me through any more of okay. This one's reflecting back to you at the end of the day. Remember, yes, he could have desperately wanted you and you finally shown up in his reality, but it's your reality at the end of the day. You can go along with it, okay, but you are in full power, because there is no one creating your reality but you. Okay, I know it looks like, oh, well, he's manifesting me. It can just be the reflection that he's the one that's come in. Yes, you know, we're all attached by energy. He's been thinking about you, wanting you. Okay, so it doesn't mean that he necessarily manifested you. Okay, you're just seeing a reflection of your self-concept that you worked on, that you are loved, you are adored. Okay, so you can take this as, right, if this man's doing all this to me, then guess who else is going to be? It has to be. Okay, because it's the reflection. There is no out there. There's nothing outside of you. But again, it's what your beliefs and assumptions are anyway, and expectations. So if you want to believe that he manifested you, then go with that. But by But what I want you to do is not to think that I've got to go along with this. Obviously, you're having fun at the moment, okay? But if it comes to a point, yeah, but he manifested me, so I have to go with him and not the other one. No, you're in control. I hope that's coming across as how I'm intending it to. I intend that you understand what the fuck I'm going on about here. And good, Wendy Ann, as well for you, my lovely. I forgot that you were on your hollybobs. I hope you had a lovely time. Hello, Stormy, and good night. Hello and good night. Okay, for you. Oh, Wendy H. Right, sorry, I was thinking it was just quit popping. I got that job and more money than originally offered. Well done. Lots of things coming in. Don't forget, I've done the June reading as well. There might be something in there that keeps you going through June. Thank you, Vinka. Thank you, Addison. Thank you, all of you that came in. I hope you all enjoyed your readings. Don't forget that you can timestamp them so that you can listen to them again at any point. Right then, my lovelies, I am out of here. Thank you all. Keep going. Remember, it's everything the story you're telling yourself. What you're expecting, what you're believing, what you're assuming. Okay. And I will catch up with you all soon. Love and light.